Cheers. Welcome back here to What's Cooking Today. I don't know if you heard it or not, but that TV chef from the Food Network, who's the guy, Paul Stern, that was trying to solicit homeless men in murder plots?
Not exactly too sure. That doesn't sound like that was one of the people that we associate with.
No, but they always said he was very famous, and I've never watched the guy, and I don't even have my name, but that's because I don't have his name in front of me, because I do not have the man with the iron trap brain, as our guest Jim Fiolick has referred to you, Paul Stern. I'm Michael Horn. Welcome back here to
Doesn't sound like Chef Fabio either.
What's Cooking Today's show. No, it was not.
Boy, talk about short ribs.
We have Jim Fiolick with us from the Santa Barbara Vintners Association. What's the website there again, Jim? I'll let you give it out once more.
SB, and in car type that's Sierra Bravo. SBCountyWines.com.
And it came back to me. Juan Carlos Cruz was the Food Network chef. I never watched that show.
I thought he was the dog whisperer.
Would you stop, Jim Fiolick? Thank you.
Jeez.
No, he was whispering to homeless men to try to get them in some kind of murder plot. But let's get into that thing.
On the nickel over there. Yeah.
The Jim Fiolick show continues. We have to do a show. Listen to this, Jim Fiolick. We got a show now, What's Cooking on Wine. We got it from Sonoma, the Santa Rosa area, at Fountain Grove Inn. We're going to be doing a show soon from the V Wine Cellar in Napa. You must help us come up with the show for Santa Barbara County that we can do on a weekly basis. Maybe you host it along with some vintners, but to kick it off, we need this breakfast. The show can be later in the day, because we know the wine guys and you guys are doing stuff in the morning. But we should do one morning show where we get together, have a breakfast, and bring all the old-timers in there. Roll them up in the old vans and everything. We'll roll them out around a table, and we'll put grapes in front of it so they feel like they're in a comfort zone, and we'll talk.
Well, I think it's a great idea. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with... I have seen them eat breakfast later in the afternoon, depending on what the event was.
Don't use the word depending when you talk about older people. And
no, that's dependence.
Dependence. We eat later in the day as you get older. I've done that myself. That is true. But the Santa Barbara County area is beautiful. You've got. We always talk about the wineries. You were mentioning some restaurants there. This whole area is starting to really gel, I think, as far as a destination for dining.
Well, it is. Up here, we have just a number of wineries that have really, stayed local and have brought in people. I mean, Andrew Murray, for example, we're good friends with the Nichols brothers, Jeff and Mike Nichols, Matt Nichols, who worked with Wolfgang. So they opened up Brothers Restaurant in Solvang. It's now moved out to Los Olivos. They've been here almost 20 years. We've got at Hotel Cork, we've got Route 246. Bradley Ogden is here.
Oh boy, that's one of the great new ones. And you mentioned the brothers. They were at this event Saturday night. It's at Maddie's Tavern, isn't it?
It is. And those two guys have really done just a fantastic job, because Maddie's was a restaurant for the ranchers, where you'd see a half a dozen people sitting at the bar, but you'd see 60,000 acres represented there. I mean, this was for the people who owned the big ranches around here, and they, as the nature of this area changed, they brought the restaurant in, so those people were still happy. The new people were still happy. They did a fantastic job. Bradley Ogden, of course, did a great job. I mean, he's got people lined up out the door.
We're almost out the door, Jim Fiolick, so I'm going to ask you to give that website, and then you and Jack are going to talk, and we'll pick some dates for this broadcast that I'm dead serious about. What's the website for Santa Barbara County again?
SB, like Santa Barbara, SBCountyWines.com.
Love this guy, Jim Fiolick. He is one of the greats up there and does a great job with that organization, folks. You got to check out the website. Go to some events. That's our show. If you missed anything, all the links will be on our website at crntalk.com. For our producer, Jack Roberts, for Paul Stern, I'm Michael Horn saying thanks for listening, and eat well, everybody.